What up? What up? Seen a lot of traffic. I'm just gonna try this out. A lot of traffic talking about Raw and AEW. So if you're watching the live, post up, say what's up. Talk about your thoughts on Raw. Talk about your thoughts on AEW. Let me know you're on the chat. Oh, what up, Brian? Big shouts out to you, bro. You always commenting. What's your thoughts on Raw? Did you watch Raw last night or no? You didn't watch it? I feel like it's regular. They clearly didn't want to change anything. Wrong move. I don't understand how AEW had a slam dunk. Like, basically, probably pay-per-view of all time. And then Raw comes with some 3-hour tag team turmoil. That shit was garbage. This shit was garbage. Cross got him looking like He-Man out there. Ugh, yo, they fuck Cross up. I don't understand. Trash. Straight trash. Only thing I like about Raw is Arcade Bro, because Riddle is funny as shit. Now obviously Randy is Randy. I don't know what they're doing with AJ. It's just horrible. It's just crappy because AEW is killing it. It is. Oh, you're talking about with the Young Bucks and Penta? Yo, that shit was fire. Yeah. What up, William? If you ain't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, please. You know what I mean? We do this wrestling shit here, plus some Marvel, DC, geeked out shit, Call of Duty shit. But check it out. I don't think WWE's on his way out. I mean, this shit's been in business for what 30 years, and plus, it ain't gonna WWE ain't gonna die now. Or as many people are gonna watch it, probably not. AEW definitely has the hot hand right now, but WWE isn't gonna fade away. Like, trust me, there's still stands and there's still marks. Like, I'm on Twitter, Chancellor underscore. I originally had a different Twitter name, Chancellor Marie, but got blocked for some dumb shit because I was playing some hip hop music. Crazy. But anywho, that goes to say that there's marks because I just restarted the Twitter yesterday. Started talking about how boring Raw was, and the marks came at me like, "Oh, you don't have to watch it, bro. Like, this is exciting. Like Raw, WWE, there's nothing better. Like, just stop complaining." So trust me, there's still marks. There's always gonna be marks. People are always gonna watch WWE. It's not all bad, but it does need to do something different. I really do wish that Vince would step away. My bad. Answering somebody in the text. Talent wise, they're getting hit hard. When those networks are complaining, Vince is gonna listen because that's money. Apparently, he ain't listen. He ain't listening now because I know what is he. What is Raw on? USA. USA is pissed that Vince put all the talent on Fox, but obviously Fox cut the bigger check. But that's the only reason why Roman went to Fox was because of the deal. That's why he went to SmackDown. So Vince clearly doesn't give a shit. Vince is a billionaire. He's gonna do whatever he feels like doing. That's why he's still doing what he's doing. That's why he's about to. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm not gonna say he fucked up NXT. But if we can assume, knowing Vince, he probably fucked it up. But we'll see. But Vince is gonna do Vince. Come on, people, get in the chat. Let's go. Let's talk. You guys are blowing up the whatchamacallit, the pictures and the quotes and stuff. So let's talk about it. Let's go. Let's talk. Riddle can actually fight. Oh yeah, because of the UFC. Um, I don't think you should have talked about my man Roman like that, because Roman is my dog. Like that's the oos. But I do love Riddle, man. He just be talking shit. I don't. What was let me see. What was Riddle's UFC record? 8 wins, 3 losses. It's pretty good. I thought it was worse than that actually, but it's not bad. Riddle's MMA record. Same thing. I thought he fought for somebody else before UFC. Yeah, 8-3 isn't bad. All right. Well, I stand corrected. I felt like I saw him like get whooped once, but yeah, Riddle can't throw hands. Yeah. Yeah, William. Vince got to go. Like, are you like, is Vince like his pops? Because remember, his pops used to run the shit. And then Vince had the vision. He came over and he took WWE to new heights, which is why we got what we got and why we're fans and we love it, which is great. But now it's Vince's pops because now it's time for you to step away, give it to Shane, give it to Triple H, give it to Steph, and you ain't moving. And now AEW's killing. But I mean, I'm glad. I'm glad you didn't move away right now. Because would AEW have popped off if WWE wasn't what it is? Because it did reach out to the Young Bucks and Kenny. So if WWE was actually good at this point, would Kenny and the Bucks have signed with WWE and we never would have got an AEW? Or would Tony have found some other people and did it? I think it's all fell into play the way it was supposed to fall into play. So Vince did something again. Thank you, Vince, for helping AEW exist. But yeah, Raw was straight trash. I really thought that they were going to come with some hard hitting shit. Like, I thought they were going to make shit up. I don't know. It wouldn't have been me. If my competition came in and fucking bases loaded, grand slammed it, I would have had to shuffle some shit. I would have had to tell Roman, yo, I need you on Raw just to talk shit or something. Brock, I need you here. Goldberg, whoever their hitters is, or Vince thinks their hitters is, fucking Undertaker, somebody. Because a fucking 3 hour, we'll say 2.5, because they gave him a break and then they let Drew come on there. But a 2.5 hour tag team turmoil, and then the tag teams aren't even legit. Fucking what is it, Jinder and whoever that dude is? No, you just got buried by the Viking Raiders last week. The Viking Raiders been trash. I didn't even know Lucha House Party was still there. Trash. And who's the other one? Monsoon and what's his face? Ali. I don't know. They fucked Ali up. But it is what it is. What can you do? Shout out to everybody up in here though. Brian, you sub to that? You sub to the Patreon yet, Brian? I'm waiting on that, bro. Let's get it. What else y'all thoughts? Who y'all want to see in? I'm mad quiet. Who else you want to see on AEW, or what do you want to see happening on Raw or SmackDown or WWE NXT? Like, what's y'all thoughts? Talk to me. I thought it'd be a lot more traffic with all you guys that were leaving messages on the Britt Baker video. Y'all quiet? I mean, technically, this is just a test anyway, but technically, this is just a test. So, if you're in the chat, say what up. Tell me your thoughts on Raw, SmackDown, WWE, AEW. Like, let's talk about it. Mr. Sober's dead. He's not in touch with the times and the fans. I'm an old lifelong fan. I ain't gonna lie, I feel the same way. Like, literally yesterday, watching Raw, I'm telling myself, like, why am I watching this? Like, is it like there was no excitement? You get matches that don't make sense. You get recycled matches that we've seen over and over and over. Like I said, legitimately, there's no tag team division. Like, New Day should just win it. Like, there's no tag team division. Bobby Lashley and MVP are going for the tag team titles. That make it make sense. It just doesn't make sense to me, but cool. That's what we got. But AEW, like, they ain't miss. People keep complaining about the rosters, which I don't know why. There's legit 3 shows. Legit. Dynamite, Rampage, Dark. I think they have Elevation too, but whatever. Clearly, you need the roster. We haven't seen Tony fuck it up yet, so clearly it's working. So I don't know why they're complaining about the roster, but everything is fresh. Like, everything is hit. Like, Malachi Black on point, Dark Order, Jungle Boy so over, Page when he comes back. Who else? Miro's killing it. I'm glad because they did Rusev so dirty, but Miro's killing it. Now we got Brian. Now we got Punk. Hell of a match by Punk. 7 years gone, can't tell. Reminiscent of Shawn Michaels when he was gone. Who else? Cole. Did that not swerve you? I legit thought he was going to turn on the Elite, but it got me. But it was a perfect angle because we thought that was it. Like, oh, okay, cool. We didn't get Daniel Bryan, but we got Cole. Cool. Good night. Swerve. Bryan came in. Yo, Tony is a fan. I said this in the group chat. I've said it on my Facebook group, which if you're looking at some of the videos here, I think it has a link for the Facebook group if you want to join. But I said it in the group chat, like, Tony Khan is a fan. That's the difference between him and Vince. He's a fan. So he loves what he does. He's even said it. I don't consider this work because I love what I do. I love booking wrestling, and it shows. Like even when he introduced Punk, Brian, and Adam, even Ruby. Did you see the hug? Like the embrace? Like my man loves wrestling. He's a fan, and that's what makes the difference. So you guys are still going off on the on the pick. Join the stream, bees. Let's go. Let's talk. Almighty DC. I don't know if you're gonna join the live stream, but you said WDB has better talent, but All Elite has better booking. I don't know if I agree with that. Who do we have left on WWE? AJ, cool. I really think AJ is going to end up going to AEW for when his contract's up. So AJ, obviously. Seth, obviously. Roman. Balor. Balor will probably leave too. I would after seeing what I've seen. I'm not going to talk about the females. I'm just going to talk about the males right now. Like females, that's a whole different thing. WWE has the female division on lock. That's hands down. But AEW is growing. But WWE women's division, the best, hands down. But you got Finn, you got AJ, you got Seth, you got Roman, and really, who else is left that stands out? Oh, and Bobby. No disrespect. I guess you could say Drew, but he's just another big swole guy. I don't really see how they have the best. I think they have some great players, but not the best. Shang-Chi yet? No, I haven't seen it yet. Oh, the Usos, obviously. You know, his family, the Usos. But yeah, I mean, legit. I only watched SmackDown, like, to be honest. Like, I only watched Raw yesterday because I was interested to see if they were going to have a comeback, but they didn't. I legit don't watch Raw. I watch the recap, like my boy Rook. That's all, and Kenny. That's all we do. Is we watch the recaps. We don't watch the whole shit. Like 3 hours is too long for bullshit. But I legit watch SmackDown because I want to see the Cuz Roman. I want to see the Usos. Great storyline. I'm interested what they're gonna do with Naomi. Are they gonna put her into the stable? I love Becky. I love Seth, and I love Edge. So you got me on SmackDown. I'm not gonna lie. Whoever's it can't be Vince though, is it? Whoever's running the SmackDown program is on fire. Like I don't know what you're doing wrong. Like are you purposely not trying? But SmackDown is it. Raw's trash, which is crazy because Raw used to always be the powerhouse, and SmackDown used to be trash until Paul got there. So that's crazy. But I haven't seen Shang-Chi yet though. I do want to see it. I'm not really trying to rush to go to the movies to see it, so I'm kind of waiting for it to get on Disney Plus if that happens and check it out there. But you're subscribed, so as soon as I see it, you're gonna see that we're gonna do a review on it. But I heard it was fire, so the people that I know that watched it and got the pre-screen told me that it was fire. So I definitely want to check that out. My YouTube channel ain't that big yet to get the live, the pre-screens yet. Yo, Usos is always solid. Like Usos got to be hands down one of the greatest tag teams of all time. But yeah, Usos is definitely hands down. The Usos and the New Day had the best rivalry, like so fire. Yo, Usos versus Santana and Ortiz. I would love to see. Usos versus God. Would love to see. Usos versus the Briscoes. Would love to see. Be amazing. Yeah, man. Like that would be fire. Which one? The Usos versus Santana Ortiz, or the Briscoes and God? Yeah, like I've never been like a rush to the movie type dude. Like I got 3 kids, so tickets are expensive. And if y'all ain't joining my Patreon and y'all ain't hitting the Cash App, which is right there, it ain't that easy to take 3 kids to the movies. It's like fucking $85 right there. But I mean, I don't know. Pandemic fucked it up. Like it made it easy. It made it more comfortable. I'm a homebody anyway, so it made it more easy for me to want to stay home, cook a good dinner, get some popcorn and shit afterwards, fucking relax in my damn drawers and just watch movies. Like I don't need to get up and do all this shit to go watch it. Unless it's something crazy. Like if you give me fucking Avengers, I know this is went from wrestling to Marvel, but that's why I love the channel because it kind of all intertwines. But anyway, if you give me Avengers Secret Wars, I'm gonna go. Black Panther 2, I'm gonna go. Like needs to be something that's gonna be fire. And I'm gonna go check it out. Yeah, William, I feel you. Like I said, fucking Usos versus God is what I really want to see because that's the storyline. Especially because Roman and I'm gonna say his name wrong, but Tama, they had some shit on Twitter for a while, so that would be fire. But oh, the Usos, your WWE just signed Jimmy and Jay's brother too, right? So it's interesting to see if they're gonna put him in the stable too. That'd be crazy. That'd be a good way to get him to start learning some shit. I'm telling you, Brian, Usos versus God, that's fucking money. The promo's gonna be fire. You can bring Haku in there, Rikishi, like where that goes, this shit is unlimited. Unlimited. I waiting for my girl, my homie, to jump up in CL. We do a podcast together starting Saturday. You're gonna love her, so especially if you like seeing cute faces. But she knows her shit with wrestling. She be killing it. So I'll make sure that y'all subscribe because we will be getting that shit popping on Saturday. This Saturday, first show, me and her. Okay, we're not finna go that far. Say what you want about WWE, but their women's division Trump song. Oh, there she goes right there. I told you. Make sure y'all tune in this Saturday. You're gonna see all the shit she knows. It's fire. I know it looks like it's rude, but I'm answering y'all on the YouTube too. So for the ones that ain't joining the stream, so I don't want y'all think I ain't paying attention. Yeah, man. Chantel, you already know I don't know how to say that, so I'll call you CL. But CL, I'm excited about this partnership. I've been trying to get her to get on the podcast forever. So Brian, make sure you pay attention. We'll drop her links too, so you can check her out on Twitch and on YouTube and shit. Check her out. But she's been fire, so y'all gonna see. But yeah, we definitely gotta get that Uso shit popping. I would love to see that, but who knows? Because I believe they re-signed their contract last year, some shit like that a couple months ago. So they probably ain't leaving no time soon. So we'll see how that goes. Especially because they just signed their brother. So we'll see how that goes. What y'all think about? What y'all think about Brock? Should Brock have came back for Roman? I really wanted to see him come back for Lashley, to be honest. Especially, I think that's fucked up because Lashley's been calling out Brock forever, and he said the only reason he came back to WWE was for that Brock match, and the fact that they went straight to Roman, mad disrespectful. Even though Roman is the top gun, always will be. Yeah, I don't care what no one says. Yeah, fucking bearded Brock with the Viking hair, I'm all for. Like they trying to shame my man, saying he looks like my man from Mortal Kombat, trying to do my man dirty. That look is fire. Maybe because I have the long hair with the ponytail, but that look is fire. I don't care what no one says. Well, you think Brock is overrated or Roman's overrated? Because if you think Brock's overrated, you bugging. I'm gonna need you to go check out this clip on YouTube I watched a couple of days ago, like the rise of Brock or some shit like that. Just check it out. You just go look. But everything he did in WWE, you're really never gonna see that again. Like he's a beast. Then he did it in UFC, he's a beast. Like nothing about that man is overrated. If you're talking about Brock. Yeah, like why is he avoiding Lashley? Like that's crazy. Like I'm hoping it's probably because everyone knows that Brock works better with little people. Like pause. So maybe he thinks it'd be whack, like him and Goldberg. Like he doesn't really work good with big men. So maybe that's why he's avoiding it because they're too powerful big men that probably won't move well or dance well in there. But I don't know if they if they plan it right. I feel like it could be a dope situation. Unless he just has issues with Lashley, he doesn't want to do it because he's basically fighting Roman, and Roman's big now too. So I don't get it. Or maybe he just doesn't. Maybe he doesn't find Lashley a money draw. I mean, let's be clear. Bobby just started getting popping like with this title run because Vince never really gave him that rub. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when I saw Brock shit, well, I mean I always respected Brock, but I did watch that YouTube video. It was like 20 minutes, something like that, and I saw all the shit that Brock did. I mean, I was there live when Brock had his title run. I mean, when he had his come up, so I knew my man was nice. But I started getting respect when I saw what he did with Drew, when he was really trying to put Drew over, and he was telling Drew what to do and pick his spots and stuff like that. That's when I started like saying, okay, so Brock's side. And then, like I said, I watched that video and it shows that Brock's just a different person. Like he doesn't fuck with you if he don't like you, which shows because he doesn't really fuck with everybody. But if he likes you, he fucks with you. He'll work with you, which is why he works with certain people, and that's why him and Dean didn't really have a good match, aka John Moxley, because he just wasn't fucking with him. Okay, William. All right, so we're on the same page. Roman is the man. Yeah, you gotta show respect to the cuz, to the oos. You know what I mean? But I'm glad they let. I said it before. We've said it on the channel before. I'm glad they let Roman be Roman because that PG shit they had him doing and writing for him and all that shit, it wasn't him. Especially when you seen the Usos go from that PG paint shit to being who they were. Like they're all family. Like they're all the same. If you hang out with your family, you guys are pretty much all the same, right? I mean, obviously there's different things, but you have a lot of things in common and similarities. So once you've seen the Usos work, and you know all three of them used to all hang out together, you should have knew that Roman was going to do what he did, and he killed it. Like that pandemic really helped Roman. Time off helped him. I'm pretty sure time with The Rock helped him. He got his workout game in. I'm pretty sure Rock gave him some tools. Like Roman is fire. Do we want to see this match? Do we want to see Roman versus The Rock? Is that something we want to see? Don't forget to wipe your feet. Stay a while. You know what I mean? Hit the subscribe. Hit the Patreon. Check out the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? If you're generous like that. Tell your friends. Share the stream. It's about the love for wrestling. And Marvel and DC, obviously, because my man Brian hit me with the Shang-Chi. And you guys are blowing up that picture. But none of y'all up in here. It's crazy. I'll never get YouTube. But shout out to the ones that subscribe. We're at 2,276 subscribers now, so we appreciate y'all. We trying to get this channel popping. Yeah, Roman versus Rock would be huge. Um, you think we're gonna get that for the LA joint, or you think Rock is just never gonna pull that trigger because of his film commitments? Because every time he slows down, he speeds up. Like TV shows, like different things he's doing. Like Black Adam is supposed to be huge. I want it to be fire because I know the promo will be crazy. You get a face Rock, you get a heel Roman, you get that Twitter shit going off of what that Rock and John did. You know they family, so they can throw a lot of shade. Rock can do that shit where I taught you everything. Like when you came to the Hobbs set, you know what I'm saying? I followed you. Like you ain't no shit. I put you on. Like your whole vibe is me. Like Roman could pop that shit. Like yo, it could be crazy. Get the Usos involved. It could be fire. Yeah, Rock's schedule is fucking it up, man. Fucking up. Come on, man. Take a couple months off. Like we need this Rock, especially because Rock's never really had a retirement match, correct? Like he's never had his proper send off. Let Roman retire you, like respectfully. Like give us a hell of a match. It would need to be a big build up, and I don't know if Rock has time for it. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's the problem. But Rocky got to give it to us. Even if they want to copy the same shit that they did for Rock and John, like hit us with a survival series. Like maybe start it off that way. Um, Rock has his squad. Roman has his squad. Start popping shit. Like maybe friendly shit at first. They're just trying to see who's the bigger dude. And then once one of them wins, that's when the shit starts popping off. Like I told you I was nicer, blah blah blah. And then they start doing that Twitter shit. Rock says, "I'll see you in LA," because I'm the I'm the head of the table for real. Like I'm the one that's got to make time. So I'll see you on my schedule, and then it's on. And then Rock loses, and then Roman solidifies who he is. He's beat everyone. Now, William, I don't think it's about money. Like when it comes to certain people, I don't think it's about money. Like The Rock's made enough money. I don't think it has to do with money with The Rock. I think he really enjoys what he does film wise. Because for those that don't know, like I've worked in TV and film, so the film life is crazy. Like especially when you love what you do. So I think that's what it is. He just he's just got so much shit popping that I mean, what's the point? But if you love wrestling and wrestling is your love and it's what started everything, then yeah, you should come back. You should go ahead and come back, give us that send off, and be on your way. Just like somebody told me the other day, I think it was in our group chat about WWE needs to bring Bray back and just give him the bag since he's the only one left. I told him the same thing. I don't think it's about money with Bray. Bray's a creative mind. Like, especially because you burnt that bridge. Like, you've buried Bray over and over and over. Like, there's no way in the world I would come back if I was Bray. I don't care if you gave me the bag. There's no way in the world I'm coming back. But like I said, Bray's a creative mind. So WWE doesn't give you that creative freedom. Everyone that's came to AEW, from Cole, Punk, Jericho, everyone that's came from the WWE side, said the same thing. Tony lets you be you. And that's big, especially the creators. If you're just a wrestler that doesn't really care about what's happening, you're just trying to collect a check, then creative doesn't really matter. But for branding them, like for branding them, creative shit that shit matters. So I don't see him going back to WWE for that bag. I do, however, see him going to Impact, which I really don't want to see him go to Impact. But when it comes to characters and the kind of shit that Bray does, yeah, it screams Impact. But I do want to see him in AEW. Like it's just too popping. Yeah, like exactly. Like, why would you do that? If you give me a big bag, this is I'm talking about Braun for CL. If you gave me the big bag, then you release me on some dumb shit, then you see what my worth is, and you're trying to bring me back. Why would I have faith in you? Like if we were in a serious, no disrespect to what we're going through now, but if we were like in an OD pandemic crisis, where like the world was super shut down and everyone was losing money, and WWE came to Raw like, look, we really want you on the roster. We hope we can talk later and bring you back, but we just need to make some cuts because your contract's too big and we just can't do it. And then when shit got popping again, you were like, hey, we ready. Like, can you come back? I would understand. But you legit just cut him because you didn't think you had anything for him. Like, you legit cut him. Said deuces to you, bro. What up, cool girl? But you legit cut him and said fuck you. And then when you found out that AEW started popping and it was doing its thing, and they were about to give Braun the bag, that's when you said, "Oh, let's bring it." The same thing they did with Samoa Joe. They're lucky that Triple H and Samoa Joe had that relationship, or Samoa Joe was about to be huge in AEW as well. Let's keep that clear. We already know Samoa Joe was on his way to AEW and he was about to put in work. We would have fucking Cole, Samoa Joe, Bryan, Samoa Joe, Darby, Samoa Joe, Miro, Samoa Joe, Lance, like Samoa Joe, Moxley. It would have been fire. It's always Vince. It's always Vince. Cole said that we already knew Cole was going to AEW because those are all his friends. He loves being creative. Obviously, Britt's there. But he even said in the interview, he said one of the major things was he wasn't giving up his Twitch because he said during the pandemic, he started talking to a lot of fans and they started like really pouring their hearts and their feelings into him, saying like, they had suicidal thoughts and all this and that, and that watching him on stream, like most fans do, like kept them in a happy place and kept them from doing bad things to themselves. And he said he wasn't giving that up, and WWE was still going to try to take that from him, like, yo, you being too hands on, like, come on, like, you could have still had Cole. Cole said he was shocked that it happened, but it is what it is. Daniel said Vince was overprotective for Adam. It was the Twitch streams. Imagine if Big E decides to peace out, stay in his ground. Yo, I don't, I don't know if Big E would leave because of the New Day. I mean, they're still popping over there, and the crazy thing is that they never wanted the New Day to pop. Like they try to give them the shittiest. All right, cool girl. They try to give them the shittiest gimmick, but the New Day is just so fire that they got it over, and then they had no choice but to run with it. But Big E, where could Big E go if he left? Could it be AEW? I don't know. I don't know if does Big E fit in AEW? Like realistically, does he? It would have to be a whole gimmick change. Maybe heel. Definitely change your outfit. You would have to repackage E to be in AEW. But it's probably because they fucked him up so much. Like Cesaro. We all know Cesaro is the Swiss Superman. But they fucked him up so much that I have no desire to watch Cesaro. Like I don't. Like Roman helped me kind of like him again, but WWE buried him so much. Like I don't give a shit about Cesaro. Like I don't care. Talk about Nyla, Christian, Omega, Thunder Rosa. But yeah, I know y'all feel the same way. They buried so much time like Ali. Mufasa Ali moves. They fucked him up. They potentially had a good storyline with him with the hacker, which that was still corny to me, but and then they fucked all that up. Like I still don't know why T-Bar and Mace are a thing. Like you let Braun go and you got T-Bar and Mace. Crazy. Wrestlers who have third party accounts only make things better for fans. Word. Because I get to see you. Like I get to see who you really are, not this shitty storyline that you got going on in WWE and who they want me to believe you are. Like I've seen Adam on Twitch. I love the personality. I've seen Malachi Black. Love it. I've seen Zelina. I've seen obviously I love Paige, so Paige, if you ever see this, hey Paige. But seeing personalities is what makes you like somebody. Like you guys might see all the pictures and the videos on YouTube and not really vibe with me. Like I don't know who he is, so fuck it, whatever. Then you see me in the live stream today. Shout out to CL because he said to do one. And then you might be like, all right, cool. So we can rock with this dude. Or it'll make you be like, nah, I ain't feeling buddy. So you out, which is cool. It's your prerogative. But give us something so we know who you are and can we connect. And I don't know. WWE is crazy. I can't believe like they would. You're gonna lose talent over Twitch because you can't take. You're a billionaire, bro. Like you're still trying to take money out their pockets. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. WWE has screwed so many wrestlers up. Their booking sucks. They legit have a 50-50 booking. One day you win, one day you lose. Then you win, then you lose. Their booking doesn't make sense to me. I told you, like, you built up ginger, I'm gonna call it gender, and I don't know any of those dudes because I don't pay attention like that, but his friends, you built them up with the Drew situation. Like, you had them fucking up Drew. Then you had him come back and lose to the Viking Raiders, who have not been on TV. So they just came back and beat the people that you just built up. Then you put them on the tag turmoil and they beat the Viking Raiders. It just doesn't make sense. Can we talk about Cross, aka He-Man, Gladiator, Mad Max? You have Cross. This is before he officially went over. You had Cross on NXT. Monster. I guess closest thing to the Brock. Monster. Undefeated. With Scarlett. Crazy intro. Boss. You bring him over to Raw. No Scarlett. No nice entrance. And you lose to Jeff Hardy. No disrespect to Jeff, because we all love Jeff. We know Jeff. But Jeff has been losing. So you put him on to have him lose to someone who's been jobbing. But on NXT, he's an undefeated monster. Doesn't make sense. Then he officially crosses over to Raw. And you give him Mad Max He-Man gear with no Scarlett, with no entrance. I don't give a shit about Cross no more. Like, you buried him for me. They said that they gave him that for marketing. Who the fuck is going to wear that shit? Maybe 7-year-olds, cool, for Halloween. But if I see some grown-ass man wearing that outfit in these streets, we're going to talk. But that mask got to go. That outfit, like, how comfortable is it to wrestle in that shit? I don't find him a threat whatsoever. Yeah, Jeff running last night for the 24/7. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I must have not been paying attention. I didn't even notice that Jeff was there. That 24/7 shit got to go. Fucking Reggie beat my man. I don't know how to say his name, so I ain't gonna disrespect him. But you know the match he had. Reggie beat him. We don't even know who the fuck Reggie is. Reggie beat him like he wasn't shit. Like that dude ain't had no domination in the cruiserweight division whatsoever. Beat him like he wasn't nothing. And been beating people like they ain't shit. And who was Reggie? He's just a gimmick to Vince. Like, it's straight trash. That 24/7 shit gotta go. Like, it was cool at first. Well, it wasn't never cool with me, but I get it was cool at first for his little gimmicky thing to make people laugh, whatever, with the R-Truth shit. This shit is weak sauce. You gotta let that shit go. Like, that is trash. Drake Maverick back for what? The 24/7? Come on, Drake had potential. Drake was in TNA or Impact, whatever you want to call it. Now you got him there, corny, corny. I didn't even see Jeff there. That's crazy. Like, I can see why Matt wants Jeff in TNA. I mean TNA in AEW, so they can have their last run. Like, let them go out respectfully, because that's corny. Vince likes to show he's the boss. Yeah, he does. Heath Slater said it. He said, if you get over without Vince wanting you to be over, they punish you and bury you. And we've seen it, because we've seen the people that we cheer for, and then they get buried. And remember when they all came on TV and said, we're going to give you guys what you want? That shit lasted 2 weeks. And we don't get what we want. Like, I like the 24/7 because it gets another story on how they haven't used it properly at all. I'm hoping the next person knows it makes. I mean, like, yeah, okay, cool. Like, if they made it something, then I get it. Okay, I'll give you a good example. See how I thought the TNT title was corny as fuck. When it was first introduced, I was like, oh shit, this shit is corny. Like, come on, AEW, like, you fucking up. But then when it started going into different hands, especially now with Miro, now I get it. Like, now I can see it as a legitimate title. Like, okay, cool. Like, this is something. Like, we got something that we can work with here. So for the 24/7, I mean, you might have to change the way it looks, but like, change it back to the hardcore title or some shit. Like, if you make it something, I get it. But right now, it's just a joke. Like, it's just a joke. Yeah, man. I don't know something like. Damn, I was gonna go somewhere with something else. Oh, okay, like booking. I wanted Rhea Ripley to be the women's champ. I wanted Bianca Belair to be the champ. But their booking has been sorry. Like, Rhea's title run was trash. I don't know how they booked her. I don't know what they tried to make her character, but it was trash. She was not NXT Rhea Ripley. She was just trash. Bianca Belair, that's that shit that she had with fucking what's her name, Bailey. I didn't like it. She always comes on. I just, she has so much potential. She is such a future star that whatever. Like, hopefully that Becky shit. I mean, yeah, that Becky feud will make it come back up. My bad. I'm trying to mostly that's talking about Call of Duty. So if y'all don't know, we do Call of Duty on here too. But anyway, hopefully Becky brings Bianca back up, because I don't know what they're doing with her, but they dropped the ball. Like, they give us people that we want, that we pop for. It's like they do it just because we pop. Like, okay, cool, we give you a shut up. Now we're gonna go ahead and do what we want to do and take them back down, which is trash, fucking trash. But I'm loving Miro though. Miro is killing it. But that's the thing. I can't get everybody. We can't get everybody to go to AEW. I mean, true indeed, they need to change. But I mean, obviously, if Rhea and Bianca went to fucking AEW, that women's division would be fire. Which is why I'm glad. Oh, my bad, pardon. Which is why I'm glad that they brought Ruby. A lot of y'all throw shit at Ruby, but I knew Ruby would be good for that division, because I've said it. I think I said it here earlier. You can't dispute it. WWE has the best women's division, hands down. But as AEW's women's division is growing, you need people like Ruby, Thunder Rose, like, to help that shit pop off. All right, whoever's still here, like, humor me. Now that Ric Flair is wherever he is, kind of AEW, NWA, just roaming the streets. Andrade is in AEW. Do we think Charlotte would leave to go to AEW? Because that would change that division. That's a game changer. That's a Kevin Nash, Scott Hall game changer. Miro would be awesome in MMA. Well, he's got the physique to be in MMA, but MMA is a whole different ballgame. Do we know if Miro can throw hands? Do we know if Miro can choke the shit out of somebody? I don't know. Would Miro's cardio be up to last that long? Right, we don't know. I know some cats that train MMA. That shit ain't no joke. Like, and getting punched in your face is different than getting body slammed. So I don't know. Miro definitely has the physique and the presence and the charisma to be an MMA star, but I don't know if he has the hands to be an MMA star. That's different. I mean, I actually thought Punk would do good. I didn't think he would dominate, and I didn't think he would like crush people, but I actually thought Punk would do decent in MMA, and that didn't work out too well. As far as Ruby gets to see what she can do, we always knew what she could do. The Riot Squad was a great stable. Like you got to see Liv. I love Liv. I wish she would be something, but you got to see what they could do. Sarah's other chick. You get to see Sarah. Great stable. And I didn't know until I heard her talking that she never had a title in WWE. Well, she hasn't had a title in 11, 12 years, which that sucks, which is kind of why I want to see her win, but I feel like it's a little too soon to see her win in AEW. That Charlotte shit would be huge if Charlotte was to go. The only reason why I don't know if she would go is because you know how petty WWE is. If Charlotte left to AEW, they would probably take away every single thing that Ric Flair did for WWE, try to erase it. They would try to erase all the shit that Charlotte did because they're fucking petty like that. So I don't know, but that would be fire though. It would be fire because you would have Charlotte. You would have Charlotte. You would have Ruby. You would have Thunder Rosa. You would have Britt Baker. And they have Tay. Like they got some people over there. Like they're talent. They're young, but they got some people over there. My bad. Answer my sister, who you could also see on the Geeked Out podcast that we do. What up, J Love? I don't think I've ever seen you comment before or whatever. Like, what up? Appreciate you being here. You really think that Charlotte will go to AEW? Make sure you subscribe if you ain't been here before. Stay a while. Wipe your feet. You really think Charlotte will go to AEW? I don't know. It's interesting because Andrade is doing good work there. You know what I mean? He's just getting started. Rick is there. And obviously, everyone loves being like, you see everyone's excited. Charlotte likes excitement. She likes creativity. She likes the crowd interaction, fan interactions. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Like, real talk. Let's get it funky. AEW is fresh on the front right now. I know. Come on, she's fighting for Nia Jax right now. Don't say Nia, but Nia's not gonna ever be there. She's not gonna be there. Charlotte's gotta be bored. She's done everything you can do in WWE. She's won the Divas Championship. She's won the NXT Championship. She's won Smackdown. She's won tag titles. She won Raw. Like, what's left to do? But be recycled. They don't have new people coming in to WWE as far as women. So what's left to do? Like, look at this. They brought Tony Storm in. We know Tony Storm is the badass, right? Mad disrespectful that we're being introduced to Tony Storm with a love triangle between my man Dolph and Rick Boogs. So never mind that Tony Storm could go. Never mind that she could change the division. You got her in a love triangle. Like, it's corny. You don't think she's gonna break up Pop's record first? I mean, probably. WWE will let her do it. It looks like she's on that path. But who's to know if she's gonna be able to do it now? Because I know Vince is shady at Rick leaving. I know he feels the type of way about that. And you know Vince always takes it on the people that get left behind. And even if she does, like I said, like a couple seconds ago, if she breaks the record, goes to AEW, I mean, who's to say that Vince doesn't try to wipe her out of existence? He's done it to other people. He wiped out Brock before. Like, he's done it before. You know the reason why Randy won the championship was because Brock was the one that was the youngest person to ever win the WWE championship. So then they let Randy do it so that Brock didn't have that accolade. Like, Vince is petty like that. I think she will later on after she beats her dad's record for world champion. I mean, like I said, it sounds great, but does it even matter? Like, realistically, does it really matter? Like, WWE has a fake Hall of Fame. It's not a real place. Like, does it legit matter if you beat your dad's record? If they're gonna shit on you after you go? But I don't know. As we talk about it more, I would love to see her in AEW. She would do so great. And that would definitely make other people, other women who thought about it, definitely go. Even though people want to go there anyway. It would definitely make more people go. Then you could get the, would Rhea go there? Would Bianca go there? Would Bayley come back and go? With Sasha? Sasha looks like somebody that would go. I think Sasha Banks would go to AEW, like, hands down. I think Sasha has been over WWE. I think she's been wanting to leave. I think Sasha would definitely go to AEW. And Sasha would be a fucking game changer too. Imagine a Sasha Banks with no strings, like nothing on her to hold her back. And Paige keeps on saying that she's not done. So if Paige ever gets cleared, you know where she's ending up. Imagine that pop if Paige ends up in AEW. Oh yeah, hell yeah, Sasha gotta go. WWE don't do Sasha right. Isn't I can't fat Google check right now. I don't feel like doing it. But I believe like Sasha's like owing something on like big pay-per-views, defending her title. I think she's lost it every time she's defended it on a big pay-per-view. WWE don't give a shit about Sasha. They like Sasha because she's a draw. Fans love her. And because it was Snoop Dogg related. And it would give them a chance to bring Snoop in. Now that Snoop went to AEW, did that little spot, they definitely don't give a shit. They don't. I'm still mad about SummerSlam. They do her. They have people and don't do shit with them. And if they do shit with them, they do it too late. They do it after we don't want it. But they've never done Sasha right. Like, she got to go. Like, I would love to see Sasha in AEW. Yo, the pop would be fucking crazy. It would be crazy. She just came out of nowhere and just slammed the shit out of somebody. Or cost somebody a match. Like, that women's division would be turned upside down. So, I mean, I would love Charlotte there, but we don't even need Charlotte. Sasha goes, we don't even need Charlotte. But I just think it's more of a chance because of Andrade and Rick. Yeah, y'all got me mad excited about the possibility of that women's division going crazy with Sasha and Charlotte. I'm telling you, William, Sasha and AEW would be fire. They don't. They got the best women's division, but they don't do anything with it. They had a good run when it was the Divas Revolution or the Women's Revolution. They had a good run, and then they just went back to pause. Then they just went back to WWE business, booking how they book, and being who they are. Period. Man, fucking AEW so exciting right now. I ain't gonna front. Full gear. Like, you already know Wednesday and Friday about to be lit on AEW. It's supposed to be Raw's trash, but obviously we can't have time about AEW. And this is just a test to see if I should go live sometimes. But you already know AEW is about to be lit on Wednesday, lit on Friday with Cole, Daniel, Punk. And they got to start setting up feuds for Full Gear. It's about to be crazy. Oh, don't forget, Okada said he wanted to go to AEW like for a program. I don't want to pronounce his name wrong, but Tanashi said he wanted to go check it out. Kenny's old Golden Lovers tag team partner. I know he wants to go. He's been losing lately. Jay White's around. Like, we still haven't even talked about the Forbidden Door shit that's going on in AEW. That's crazy. Oh yeah, Paige and Ruby. If Paige could go, hopefully her neck is alright. If Paige could go, Paige and Ruby pretty much have the same look. Both can go. Like, that would be a hell of a tag team. Does AEW have women tag team titles? I don't think they have tag team titles yet, do they? Because they don't have enough women, right? Or do they? Damn. Just look at me streaming. Don't even know the business. No, I think they only have the men. Yeah, I think they only have the men tag teams. So when they get belts, that would be crazy. So we got, they're bringing, and I know they're bringing the trios belt to AEW. That's been talked about for a while. That's going to be fire. So we'd have the trios belt, the tag team belts, the heavyweight belt, the TNT belt. You know, it's exciting to watch this shit start up. And they're doing it correctly. They're not doing it like WCW. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. By the time we get that, like, fire. Fire. I can't wait to see Bray. I need Bray to pop up somewhere. I can't wait to see. And I know Buddy Murphy went to Impact. I believe he signed. I would like to see him. Only reason why I don't like Impact is because they're still doing like pre-record tapings, and they're still doing it with no fans. So it just seems like it's mad quiet. But Impact has it's got a shot at being something. Interested to see what Buddy does because Buddy can go. But that just goes to show, like I said, not everybody can go to AEW. I mean, unless he does show up in AEW, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but you know, he could be good at Impact. That's all y'all got. We done? Should we end it right now? Come back later? I can't believe all these comments in on the video. Half y'all showed up. It's crazy. I mean, this is the first live because CL told me to do one. We did get about 18 more subscribers. We appreciate y'all. All right, Impact has a good shot. It's just gotta get back to recording live and putting fans in there at some kind of way. Because like when Jay White ended up showing up, I was so excited to see Jay White, but it was so dead. So it was just kind of like, which is why I understand why Punk said he couldn't come back until the fans came back. Because imagine seeing Punk showing up with no crowd. It would not have been the same. So I get it. Which is another reason why if Bray does come back, Bray got to come to AEW because the fans would lose their shit. On Impact, it'd be empty like when Matt Hardy showed up at AEW. Ooh, that pop for Jeff Hardy. If Jeff Hardy came, oof. I can see that now. Crazy. How long have we been streaming? Does it tell me? Don't tell me right now. We've been streaming an hour already? Yeah, J Love. Just make sure you're subscribed. Just make sure you hit the notification so you know when we do stream. I wasn't even into the live game. Like I usually do pre-records and do all my editing and shit like that. Because as you go through my channel, check out the playlist. I got my old videos when I used to rap and do my shit in New York. I got Call of Duty playlist. I don't know if you play Call of Duty, but I got that. I got some video gameplay. We got the Marvel DC podcast where we talk Marvel DC shit, which my man Brian knows about. We got Rapid Fire where we talk about entertainment shit, and then obviously we got the wrestling shit. So we got something for everyone. So, and then we're gonna have CL on Saturday doing on the podcast. So we got a little bit of something for everyone. But I mean, this definitely was fun, especially for the first time. We just got to figure out the times when people are going to be on. But if you love what we're doing, Jay, show love. Cash App Gang is there. I mean, if you're feeling generous, or you can join the Patreon every month. Throw a little something, support the channel. For you too, Wayne. For you too, Brian. All that good ish. But yeah, man, this was definitely fun. I didn't think it was gonna be fun because sometimes I come on here, I just be talking to myself. But definitely appreciate y'all popping up. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out the best time. Maybe later on in the day, like 4 or 5 ish, is better for some of y'all. We don't know, but we'll figure it out. But I do appreciate y'all for showing up. Keep on leaving comments and tell me what you want to see, what we're talking about. Let's go, man. It's all love. We love wrestling. We all fans. It's all one love. Too sweet it. Let's go.